What if I told you you could control AI with your words? No coding, no tech degree, just words. It's called prompt engineering, and it's easier than you think. So what exactly is prompt engineering? And why should you care? Especially if you're not a tech expert. Stick around, because by the end of the video, you'll be able to use simple prompts to get amazing results from AI. You see, if you've ever used a search engine or a voice assistant, you're already using prompts. We'll break down prompt engineering into simple terms, show you how it works, and give you practical tips you can use today. And later, I'll show you some mind-blowing examples of what simple prompts can do. You won't want to miss it. AI is everywhere, but getting it to do exactly what you want can be frustrating. You might get weird answers, irrelevant results, or just a blank stare from your digital assistant. You're not alone. Lots of people want to use AI effectively, but do not know how to get it to work well for them. But what if I told you there's a simple way to talk to AI so it understands you? That's the power of prompt engineering. We'll reveal the secrets to writing effective prompts in just a moment, but first, let's quickly understand what prompts are and how they work with different types of AI. Think of a prompt as simply a question or instruction you give to an AI. Picture this. It's like ordering food at a restaurant. You wouldn't just yell, "Food!" at the waiter, right? You'd give specific instructions. Well, AI needs clear instructions too. Prompt engineering isn't just for chatbots, it works for other types of AI too. Like those that generate images from text. While the basic idea is the same, the way you write prompts might change a little depending on the type of AI you're using. For example, a language model will give you a text response, but an image generator will give you an image based on your prompt. What they both have in common is that a good prompt is clear, concise, and tells the AI exactly what you want it to do. For example, instead of asking, "What's the weather like today?" which is a basic zero-shot prompt, you could ask, "What's the weather like in London today?" with hourly forecast to get a much better answer. Sometimes, AI can understand your prompt without any examples. That's called zero-shot prompting, like when we asked about the weather. But other times, to get it to do what you want, giving it a few examples, called few-shot prompting, can help it learn what you want. So now you know what a prompt is, but how do you make it a good one? Let's dive into some simple techniques. The secret to getting amazing results from AI? Be specific. But being specific isn't just about adding details. It's also about providing context. Think of context as the background information that helps the AI understand the bigger picture. Let's say you want the AI to write a story. A vague prompt like "write a story" might give you something generic or random, something you didn't have in mind. But a specific prompt like "write a short story about a cat who travels to the moon for a children's book" gives the AI much more to work with. You have given it some specific details, but also provided context. In this case, it's for a children's book. The more details and context you give, the better the AI can understand your request and deliver what you're looking for. What's one thing you'd like to ask an AI to do for you? Let me know in the comments, and be specific. Now, you might be thinking that this is all a bit complicated, but it doesn't have to be. You see, just like you've learned how to use Google effectively over time, prompt engineering is a skill that gets better with practice. It's about developing a prompting mindset, learning how to structure your requests in a way that the AI can easily understand. This includes little tricks like using bullet points, numbering, or clear headings to improve AI responses. There's also something called directional stimulus prompting, or DSP. This is where you give the AI a hint to steer it toward the answer you're looking for. For example, you can ask it for the top 3 travel destinations and then give it a hint, such as beach vacations. It will list the top 3 travel destinations that are beach vacations. We will go over more advanced prompting techniques in the next video. For now, just remember that prompt engineering is often about experimenting and refining. You can tweak your prompt, add more details, or change the formatting until the AI understands exactly what you want. We've looked at some relatively straightforward tasks so far, but you can also use these techniques for more involved projects. Let's say you're trying to decide on a family SUV. You could start with a prompt like, list the top 5 safest family SUVs of the past year. Then you could follow up with, compare those 5 SUVs based on fuel efficiency. And finally, you could ask, which of those 5 SUVs has the most cargo space? This approach helps the AI focus on one aspect at a time, leading to more accurate and relevant results. And it's not just about big decisions like buying a car. These techniques can help with everyday tasks too. If you're a small business owner, you could use this technique to create social media posts for each of your products. If you're an innovation director, you could use this technique to assess areas of concern for different departments. And a startup founder could use this technique to look at different funding options. The possibilities are endless, and you don't always need a complex prompt to get good results. Sometimes, keeping it simple is the best way to go. It's important to remember that AI is still under development. Sometimes it can have inaccurate or biased information, also known as hallucinations. That's why it's always a good idea to double-check the results and use your own judgment. Remember, prompt engineering is all about communicating clearly with AI. We've learned that being specific, providing context, and developing a prompting mindset are the keys to writing effective prompts. But the real magic happens when you start experimenting and finding what works best for you. Another thing to remember is that prompting styles and effectiveness can change between models, like between ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, etc. But with the text-to-image models like Midjourney, the prompting gets even more specific and technical, as there are formats, styles, and other features you can call with different codes. That's for another video though. Congratulations, you've gone from asking what is prompt engineering to understanding how to use it to get amazing results from AI. Prompt engineering isn't about being a tech whiz, it's about understanding how to ask the right questions in the right way. Want to unlock the power of AI? Our free newsletter gives you the tips, trends, AI news, and tools you need to succeed. Sign up with the link in the description below. Your journey doesn't stop here. Watch our next video right here and keep building your knowledge.